Hello, my name is Jonathan, and I heard it was going to snow today, so I wanted to make a demonstration about how I get ready for cold weather. As you can see, I'm already wearing a t-shirt and long sleeve, so I have 2 layers on. So when I put on my jacket, I lock my brakes, more or less, and then scoot forward in the chair so that I have a little more balance to work with. I'm not so tippy. I turn the jacket upside down, unzipped. I put my sleeves through like that, and then I throw it over my head. Make sure that your wheelchair is not going to tip backwards. If you're doing this for the first time, you just want to make sure the force of throwing your arms back isn't going to tip your wheelchair over. It's nice having a jacket that has front pockets like this, because then I use those front pockets to pull it over and around. I don't have finger function, but I try to hook my thumb onto the folds of the jacket to pull it down and back. By this time I've slid down in the chair, so I scoot forward again. Just kind of make sure it's all the way down. The only thing I've modified with this jacket is I've put a keychain ring on the zipper. That's it. And so I'm just really using my tenodesis and my hands, whatever control I have, with the zipper all the way down to line it up. It can be a little tricky. It's in there, but it's not secure. So what I try to do is I try to push the jacket down somehow and pull up on this side. Another thing I can do is, I use my tenodesis grip. I can grab and hold, the edge of the jacket. I'm also kind of holding the jacket up to my chest and bending the end. With the jacket folded, I'm pushing it towards my chest, the bent part, so that I have something to push against. You could also put your hand in the pocket. Depending on where the pocket is, it might be a good place to help direct the zipper where it should be. In this jacket, it's not so much. So if it's in and if it's all the way down, then I hook one thumb into the zipper, and then with the other hand I just try to hold the base of the zipper in place, try to push it down as I pull up so that it doesn't come apart. To take this off, it's pretty straightforward. And then I actually use my chair handlebars to hook the arms of my sleeves. See? Pull it out. And then I can take the jacket off like that. Okay, so now I have to put it all the way back on again. So, to be honest, I don't do this by myself all the time. If I'm with someone else and I know them, to save time, I will ask for help. But when you're in a public space and there's no one really around to ask, it's good to know the technique of how to do this yourself so that you can. Success. As I'm pushing outside, what I look for in a jacket is nice warm pockets in the front. A hood is nice. Most importantly, the sleeves need to be able to be rolled up, either by rolling it over the jacket like it is here, or by pulling it up the elbows and the jacket staying there in place. That's really important, because when I'm pushing and the jacket comes down to my wrists, it makes it really hard to push, the jacket gets damaged, and it's just really annoying having to constantly push the jacket up to my elbow. So these are wrist guards, forearm guards that you can get at sports stores. These are from Modell's. So I cut a hole for my thumb, and this basically protects and keeps my forearm warm. My everyday gloves that I use every day, and they're really cheap. I get them from Home Depot in the gardening section, sometimes the tool section, are just these latex covered gloves. But they're really great. They only last about a couple weeks, but they're really cheap. So you can buy a bunch. I cut off the fingertips and then I also make little slices to make it easier to put on my hands. And I basically just put this over and it works really well. So there's a little slit there to make it a little more room. And I'm just kind of reaching in with my other thumb, trying to get the finger visible, and then I go in with my thumb, put it underneath, and just try to fold up the finger. Now, if these get wet, and I have rubberized push rims, they get slippery. If you know of any anti-slippery push rim covers or anti-slippery when wet gloves, let me know. Next, I have a scarf. Scarves are great. Folding the scarf in half, putting it like that, and stuffing it in like so. It's a really simple way. There you go. Flaps to cover the ears when I'm on my way home from work. Cars can't really see me if I'm walking, crossing the street, going on the sidewalk, etc. So I recently got a headlamp, an LED headlamp that charges by USB, so I never have to worry about changing the batteries. I can just charge it on my computer. It's called CBiz. It's a CBiz LED headlamp, 24 bucks. It's not too difficult to put on. Just a button. And the nice thing is that it changes angle. So it aims down, so you're not putting it in the faces of people walking towards you or of cars. You could see, cracks on the road or whatnot. And it has a pretty strong beam, a low intensity beam, and a flashing beam. Hopefully this is helpful. Thank you guys for watching. Please comment below, subscribe to More Than Walking channel, and go to morethanwalking.com if you're interested in becoming a peer mentor and submitting demonstration videos of how you live independently, and most importantly, what did you do to get to that point. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, and stay warm.